Imagine you're standing at a crossroads, the kind where the wind carries whispers of your past choices, and the path ahead is shrouded in fog. Someone you poured your heart into, friend, lover, family, stands before you, their eyes distant, their word hollow. You stay, you plead, you hope they'll change, but deep down you know they're not showing up for you. What happens when you walk away? Carl Jung, the sage of the psyche, once hinted at a truth so sharp it cuts through illusions. Walk away, and you'll see who they really are. Not just them, their masks, their shadows, but you, too, unveiled in the act of leaving. Have you ever lingered in a relationship, a job, a city, clinging to the ghost of what could be? You tell yourself, if I just try harder, they'll see me. But what if the real revelation comes not in staying, but in turning your back? The moment you step away, the fog clears, and the truth stands naked, their indifference, their priorities, your own worth. It's a gut punch, but it's also a mirror. Jung's wisdom isn't just about others. It's about you, your courage, your boundaries, your soul's quiet demand to be seen. Let's walk this path together, step by step, and uncover what happens when you dare to leave. The first step is recognizing the weight of staying. You've felt it, haven't you? That slow, grinding ache of giving more than you get, of pouring your energy into a void. Jung called this the flow of libido, not just sexual energy, but the life force that drives your passions, your creativity, your will to live fully. When you stay in a place or with a person who doesn't reciprocate, you're bleeding that energy into the dirt. Picture a river dammed up, its waters pooling, stagnant, unable to flow. That's you, stuck in a dynamic that doesn't honor your essence. Why do we do this? Jung would say it's because we're chasing shadows, projections of our own unmet desires. You see in them the parent who never praised you, the lover who never stayed, the self you wish you could be. But here's the kicker. They're not your salvation. They're a mirror reflecting your own unresolved wounds. The longer you stay, the more you lose touch with your individuation, Jung's term for the lifelong journey of becoming your true self, whole and unapologetic. Staying with someone who doesn't see you isn't loyalty. It's self-betrayal. Think about it. Who are you when you're bending over backward to please someone who barely notices? You're not you. You're a ghost of you, a diluted version, chasing a mirage. The real you is waiting, not in their approval, but in the courage to walk away. In the next part, we'll dig into why leaving feels so damn hard, and why it's the key to seeing the truth. Let's talk about fear. Walking away sounds simple, but it's like stepping off a cliff in the dark. Your heart races. What if they don't chase me? What if I'm alone forever? What if I'm wrong? These are the voices of your shadow, Jung's term for the hidden parts of you. Fear, shame, doubt, that lurk beneath the surface. The shadow whispers that you're not enough, that you need them to validate your worth. But Jung's insight cuts deeper. The shadow isn't just your enemy. It's your teacher. It shows you where you're stuck, where you've given your power away. Leaving isn't just about them. It's about facing yourself. When you stay, you're hiding from that shadow, numbing the pain with familiarity. But when you walk away, you confront it head-on. You see their true colors. Maybe they beg you to stay, revealing their dependence. Maybe they let you go without a word, exposing their indifference. Either way, the mask falls. And in that moment, you see yourself, too, the strength you didn't know you had, the worth you forgot you carried. Let me ask you, when was the last time you walked away from something that wasn't serving you? A toxic job, a draining friend, a one-sided love? What did you learn? Maybe it stung like hell, but didn't it also light a fire in you? That's the alchemy of walking away. It transmutes pain into power. Jung believed every crisis is a chance for transformation, a call to integrate your shadow and step closer to your true self. But how do you actually do it? Let's get practical. Here's where the rubber meets the road. Walking away isn't just a dramatic exit. It's a deliberate act of self-reclamation. Start small. Set a boundary. Say no to that extra favor they don't appreciate. Skip the event you're only attending to please them. Notice how they react. Do they respect your space? Or do they push harder? Their response is a litmus test of their character and your value in their eyes. Next, check your own pulse. Why are you so afraid to leave? Journal it out. What's the worst that could happen? What's the best? Jung taught that self-awareness is a first step toward individuation. By naming your fears, abandonment, failure, loneliness, you strip them of their power. Then visualize the act of walking away. Picture yourself turning, stepping into a new path, your shoulders lighter, your heart fuller. This isn't just imagination. It's a rehearsal for courage. Now, let's talk strategy. If it's a relationship, have a conversation. Not to beg, but to state your truth. I need more than this, you might say. Watch their response. If it's a job, start planning your exit. Update your resume, network, save money. Every step toward leaving is a step toward you. And here's the secret Jung knew. The moment you commit to walking away, the universe shifts. Opportunities appear. People who value you show up. Your own clarity becomes a magnet for what's meant for you. But what about the aftermath? That's where the real work begins. In the next section, we'll explore what happens when the dust settles and how walking away becomes a doorway to your own rebirth. The moment you walk away, the world doesn't end. It cracks open. You might feel raw, exposed, like a seed split apart in the soil. But that's where growth happens. Jung saw life as a spiral, not a straight line. You don't just leave and move on. You circle back to yourself, wiser, stronger. The person who didn't chase you, who let you walk without a fight. They've shown you who they are. Believe them. And the person who emerges from that choice, that's the real you, unburdened by their weight. This is where Jung's concept of individuation shines. Every time you choose yourself, by walking away from what diminishes you, you integrate another piece of your soul. You're not just leaving them, you're claiming you. Think of it like shedding a skin that no longer fits. It's uncomfortable, even painful, but what emerges is vibrant, alive, whole. Let's make this real. Picture a friend who only calls when they need something. You've poured hours into listening, advising, caring, but when you need them, they're busy. Walk away, not with a dramatic speech, but with quiet resolve. Stop answering every call. Fill that space with people who show up for you. Or take a lover who keeps you at arm's length, promising someday but never now. Walk away. Let them sit with your absence. Their reaction, whether they fight for you or fade away, will tell you everything. And here's the magic. Walking away doesn't just reveal others. It reveals you. You'll see your strength, your resilience, your capacity to love yourself enough to demand better. Jung would call this a confrontation with the self, the core of who you are, beyond the masks you wear to please others. It's not easy, it's not clean, but it's holy work. So, where do you go from here? You're standing at that crossroads again, but now the fog is lifting. You've seen who they are, or who they aren't. You've seen who you are when you choose yourself. The question is, will they change? It's will you? Will you keep pouring your life force into what doesn't serve you, or will you walk toward what does? This is your invitation to act. Today, identify one thing, one person, one habit, one belief that's draining your light. Take one step to walk away. Maybe it's saying no. Maybe it's deleting their number. Maybe it's admitting to yourself they'll never be what you need. Whatever it is, do it with intention. Feel the weight lift. Feel the space open up for something truer. Jung's wisdom isn't just a theory. It's a call to arms. Walk away and you'll see not just them, but you, radiant and whole. The world doesn't need another person dimming their light to fit someone else's shadow. It needs you, fully alive, fully you. Write in the comments, I choose myself. Share your story. What did you walk away from? And what did you find? Subscribe for more truths that cut through the noise. And explore related posts to keep this fire burning. Your journey's just begun. Step boldly.